Going. We're out once again at night time. I'm here trying to get some nice astro shots tonight. It's a new moon tonight, so it's also lined up with a perfect cloudless sky. So tonight's a good night. I've gone somewhere different. Don't know why I do this to myself all the time. I decide that I want to go somewhere different, but then I'm trying to go somewhere different in the dark and I don't know where I'm going or where I'm shooting. So I've been driving for about an hour or so, and I've went to go to a certain area, but then I've just happened to come across I think a better place to shoot, and I'm actually up at the in the Sunshine Coast. I'm up in the Glasshouse Mountains, wanting to get the Milky Way rising and try and get some of the Glasshouse Mountains in the foreground. But as I said, I've never been here before, especially at dark, and try to shoot astro here. So we'll see how we go. But yeah, so far so good. I think I found a nice little spot. Okay, so I found my composition. I've got one of the Glasshouse Mountains. I'm not sure which one it is, but I'll find out which one it is, and I'll put it just on the bottom of the screen here so you can see. And I got just to the left of it, I've got the Milky Way rising in a bit of a vertical left to right sort of direction, and I've got what it looks like to be some sort of little orchard in front of me. So I'm trying to light that up with my light, trying to get a bit of foreground interest in the shot as well. Tonight I'm not sure if I'm going to be stacking the sky or try and just do one shotters tonight, but it's still early, which is the beauty. You know, it's mid-April now. Milky Way rises nice and early in the evening, so you can get out and get it done, get it nice and get home nice and early. Tonight I've been using my settings. I'm using my 20mm 2.8, and I'm shooting at a f2.8, of course. You've got to go the widest aperture you've got, so you let as much light in. And I'm only shooting at about 3200 ISO tonight. Sometimes I go up to 64, I double it, but there's not much need to do that. I'm getting pretty good results. I've done a couple of test shots and it's looking pretty good so far. So I'll hang around this area for a bit and see what we get. So just packed up my cameras. I'm going to move over to the next location now to go and see if I can find another shot, but just packed up my camera that was doing a nice little time lapse, and yeah, it fogged up. So I got about half a good time lapse and then everything goes a bit misty and yucky. So there's just mozzies and there's bugs everywhere in here, so many. Anyway, we're going to move on, and we'll hopefully find another location and get some shots and try to do a time lapse again. Alright, okay, I've come to a second location. I've framed up the same mountain that was in my last shot. Still not going to try and say the name of it, so you already know the name of it because you've already seen the what I put down on the screen, but I've now framed it up solo with the Milky Way right above it now. I think I'm in someone's front yard, so I'll quickly talk to you here before I go down there. But now I'm just going to set up for another little time lapse. This time I'll keep an eye on the lens, make sure it doesn't fog up. We'll get here, and then I might try and get on the other side of the of said mountain and try and do some star trails back over the top of it. So that'll be my night. So we'll see how this goes. Don't know why like those dogs are barking. Oh. Whoever was in the house that I was shooting in their front yard, they've gone to bed now because their TV's off. It's so dark. It's so scary. Okay, I'm walking back to the car. It's so dark, I don't even know where I'm going. I'll try and find the car again. What was that? Alright guys, that's it for me. It's getting pretty, well, I was going to say late, but it's starting to get early in the morning now, so I'm going to head home and get some sleep. I'll try to. Not that I've been getting much anyway. So it's been a while since my last video, so now, yep, I've got a new daughter that me and my wife are enjoying at home now, who seems to have trouble sleeping from time to time like most newborns do. But yeah, so shout out to my daughter Charlotte. Love you. I look forward to you looking back on this video that when you're older, so you can see that I'm always thinking about you, even when I'm out in the middle of nowhere shooting photos and you're at home sleeping with your brother and your mum. But thanks guys, I hope you enjoyed watching my little video again. Make sure you give it a thumbs up, and if you've got any questions, make sure that you leave them down below in the comments. Yeah, make sure you subscribe, and you can see the next one when it comes along. It's coming into the winter months now, so more astro, more sunrises, hopefully some surf will be great. So yeah, make sure you subscribe, and I'll see you in the next video.